Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to teach you about the Lac-Operon concept. The Lac-Operon. Here, lac stands for lac represent the lactose. Lactose is one of the nutrient medium. Lactose, tryptophan, arabinose, histidine, valine, all these are nutrient mediums. Lac-Operon. Operon, what is operon? In bacterial prokaryotic organisms, already we have learnt about the prokaryotic cells. The kingdom Monera is comprises prokaryotic organisms. In prokaryotes, the DNA, nucleoid, the genetic material is a nucleon. How many strands are there in DNA molecule? 2 strands. Already have learnt about the structure of DNA molecule. The DNA molecule is consist of how many strands? 2 strands. What is the polarity of one of the strand? 5 prime, 3 prime. And another strand, opposite strand, polarity has 3 prime, 5 prime. And this DNA molecule is consist of transcription unit. Already have learnt about that transcription unit, the process of transcription in prokaryotes and eukaryotic organisms. In prokaryotic organisms, the group of structural gene, the structural gene in the DNA molecule, ZYA, these are the structural genes. The DNA molecule in prokaryotic organisms consist of, the transcription unities consist of the promoter, inhibitor, operator and structural genes. Okay? Here the structural genes are ZYA. The structural genes. How many types of structural genes? 3 types of structural genes. What are they? There one is Z, another one is Y, the third one is the A, structural gene. Regulatory gene, another one is a regulatory gene. Here the I means inhibitor. Inhibitor, I stands for, I represent the inhibitor gene. Inhibitor gene is regulatory gene. Structural genes are Z, Y, A. Here the structural genes regulated by the promoter and regulatory gene, inhibitory gene. So this a group of structural gene, promoter, regulator, this structural gene and promoter regulated by the regulatory gene. This a group of structural genes, regulatory genes and promoter collectively known as Lac-Operon. The Lac-Operon concept was proposed by Jacob and Monod scientist. That's important for both subjective and objective point of view. Who was proposing the Lac-Operon concept? The Lac-Operon concept was proposed by Jacob and Monod. Okay, na? So here the Lac-Operon concept is consist of the promoter, inhibitor, operator and structural genes. Structural genes are ZYA. Okay, here lac stands for lactose medium. Operon means that operon is consist of regulatory gene, promoter and structural genes. Several types of operons are there. So depending upon types of nutrient mediums. Suppose if the lactose is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, then it is called as Lac-Operon. If tryptophan, TRP, tryptophan, TRP means tryptophan, amino acid. If the tryptophan amino acid is the nutrient medium, the operon is known as tryptophan. If the nutrient medium arabinose is available to the Escherichia coli, then it is called as arabinose operon. ARA means arabinose operon. His, this is the short form. His means histidine amino acid. If the histidine amino acid is available to the Escherichia coli, then the operon is known as histidine operon. If valine amino acid, the nutrient medium, is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, then it's referred as, that operon is known as valine operon. So operon, several types of operons are there depending upon the types of nutrient medium. If the nutrient medium is lactose, that is lactoperon. If the nutrient medium is tryptophan, that operon is known as tryptophan operon. If the nutrient medium is arabinose, the operon is known as arabinose operon. If the nutrient medium is histidine, that is histidine operon. If the nutrient medium is valine, that operon is known as valine operon. Okay, if the lactose is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, here surrounding the bacteria, this is a bacterial cell, lactose medium. Lactose medium is available. What will happen? If lactose is not available, what will happen? Suppose if the lactose is not available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, in DNA molecule, an operon, the induced I here in inhibitor, I means inhibitor, that is regulatory gene. Okay, the regulatory gene is involved in the synthesis of mRNA molecule in transcription process. Synthesis of mRNA molecule, that is known as a repressor mRNA. The repressor mRNA is involved in later. The repressor mRNA is involved in synthesis of a protein. That protein is known as repressor protein. Okay, na? So repressor protein is binds to the operator region. If lactose medium is not available, what will happen? The repressor protein is binds to the operator region. If repressor is binds to the operator region, repressor is binds to the operator region, the transcription and the structural genes are not able to involved in synthesis of RNA and polypeptide chains. Okay, whenever the repressor protein is binds to the operator region, then it's the structural genes are not able to synthesize the RNA and the polypeptide chains. Polypeptide chains. So these events are takes place in the absence of the nutrient medium. What is the nutrient medium here? Lactose. Okay, na? What are the events observed in the absence of inducer? In the absence of the nutrient medium, what is the nutrient medium? Lactose here. Okay, so inducer is a lactose sugar. If lactose sugar is not available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, what will happen? In the DNA of Escherichia coli bacteria, I gene is involved in synthesis of repressor mRNA. Later, the repressor mRNA is involved in synthesis of protein, that is known as a repressor protein. If the repressor protein is binds to the operator region, the structural genes are not able to synthesize the mRNA and polypeptide chains. Okay, na? These events are takes place in the absence of inducer. Okay, in the presence of inducer, what is the inducer here? Lactose beer. Suppose if lactose is available, lactose sugar is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, what will happen? The promoter, what are the, how many enzymes, genes are present in a Operon concept? Promoter, inhibitor, that's inhibitor gene, I gene, promoter gene, operator, and structural genes are Z, Y, and A. If the lactose is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, the RNA polymerase enzyme, RNA polymerase enzyme, RNA polymerase enzyme binds to the which region? Promoter region. Then it is moves towards from promoter region to structural genes. While moving the RNA polymerase enzyme from promoter region towards the structural genes, the structural genes are involved in synthesis of mRNA molecule as a result of transcription process. That mRNA molecule is involved in later the mRNA molecule is involved in translation process. As a result of translation, the polypeptide chains are formed. They are one is beta-galactosidase polypeptide chain, permease polypeptide chain, trans-acetylase polypeptide chain. Here, the Z gene is codes for synthesis of beta-galactosidase enzyme, whereas Y gene is codes for synthesis of permease polypeptide chain. Their enzymes are made of proteins. The Y gene is codes for synthesis of permease enzyme, means polypeptide chain. The A gene is codes for synthesis of trans-acetylase enzyme. Okay, if the inducer is available, RNA polymerase enzyme is first of all binds to the promoter region. Later it is moves from promoter region towards the structural genes. While moving the polymerase enzyme from promoter to structural genes, the structural genes are able to involve in synthesis of mRNA as a result of transcription. Already learned about the transcription and translation process. That mRNA, the synthesized mRNA in transcription process involved in translation process to form different polypeptide chains. Means the Z gene is codes for synthesis of beta-galactosidase polypeptide chain enzyme, that is it. Y gene is codes for synthesis of permease polypeptide chain, whereas A gene is codes for synthesis of trans-acetylase enzyme. Each of the enzyme is involved in one specific function. The beta-galactosidase enzyme is involved in what is the function of beta-galactosidase enzyme? The beta-galactosidase enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose, breakdown of the lactose into galactose and glucose. Galactose and glucose. Lactose is a disaccharide. The lactose is the disaccharide compound. The beta-galactosidase enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose disaccharide into galactose and glucose. So galactose and glucose are the monosaccharides compounds. Lactose is a disaccharide. Galactose and glucose are the monosaccharides. Okay. The beta, what is the function of beta galactosidase enzyme? Which gene is code for the synthesis of beta galactosidase enzyme? It must be remembered, important for objective exam. ZYA genes are the structural genes. Among these structural genes, the Z gene is codes for synthesis of beta galactosidase enzyme. Y gene is codes for synthesis of permease enzyme. A gene is codes for synthesis of trans-acetylase enzyme. Okay. From this concept, they may ask which of the following ones are the structural genes? Option A, Z, option B, Y, option C, A, option D, all of the above. Z, Y, A, all of the above. What is the answer? All these are the comes under structural genes. Okay, and these functions are also important for objective point of view. Which of the following gene is codes for synthesis of beta galactosidase enzyme? Option A, Z, option B, Y, option C, A, option D, none of the above. What is the question? Which of the following gene is codes for synthesis of beta galactosidase enzyme? Then what is the answer? Among these given options, that is the correct answer. Okay, na? And another question is, which of the following gene is codes for synthesis of permease enzyme? Then what is the answer? Option B, Y gene is codes for synthesis of permease enzyme. Okay? And sometimes they may ask that, which of the following gene is codes for synthesis of trans-acetylase enzyme? What are the options? Same options. Or option A, Z, option B, Y, option C, A, option D, none of the above. What is the question? Which of the following gene is codes for synthesis of trans-acetylase enzyme? The answer is option A. Okay, na? And another question, which of the following enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose sugar is into galactose and glucose? Which of the following enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose into glucose and galactose? Option A, beta galactosidase enzyme. Option B, permease enzyme. Option C, trans-acetylase enzyme. What is the question? Which of the following enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose into galactose and glucose? Then answer is A, beta galactosidase. Okay, na? There is the beta galactosidase enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose into galactose and glucose. Okay. Galactose and glucose are the monosaccharides. Lactose is a disaccharide. Next, permease enzyme. What is the function of permease enzyme? The permease enzyme is helpful for the transfer of lactose from surrounding medium to Escherichia coli cells. Where the lactose is present? The lactose is present outside the cell wall of bacteria, E. coli bacteria. If the lactose is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, first of all, the permease enzyme is involved in the transfer of lactose from surrounding medium to cytoplasm of bacterial cell. Okay. Later, the beta galactosidase enzyme is involved in breakdown of lactose into galactose and glucose. Galactose and glucose. The trans-acetylase enzyme function is not discovered still now. Okay, the beta galactosidase enzyme function is involved in breakdown of lactose into galactose and glucose. Whereas the permease enzyme is involved in the transfer of lactose from surrounding medium to cytoplasm of bacterial cell. The trans-acetylase enzyme function is not discovered still now, that research is going on. The trans-acetylase enzyme function is not discovered. Okay, these are also very important for objective point of view. Now the lactose is entered into the cytoplasm of cells. Now this is a inducer. Certain amount of inducer lactose. If lactose is available, if lactose is entered into the bacterial cells, what is the inducer here? Lactose is the inducer. Whenever the lactose is available to the Escherichia coli bacteria, the inducer is binds to the repressor protein. Repressor protein. If the inducer is binds to the repressor protein, now it's inactive repressor protein. It's not able to, repressor protein is not able to binds to the operator region. If the inactive repressor protein is not able to bind to the operator region, the RNA polymerase is attached to the promoter, then it is moves from promoter region towards the structure genes. Okay, na? What are the differences you are observing between in the absence of induced lactose and the presence of the inducer? In the absence of inducer, IgG codes for the synthesis of repressor protein. The repressor protein is binds to the operator region. Then it prevents the synthesis of polypeptide chains. It prevents the synthesis of polypeptide chain. Whereas in the presence of inducer, what will happen? In the presence of inducer, what is the inducer here? Lactose. In the presence of lactose, the first of all the IgG codes for synthesis of mRNA. Later the mRNA is involved in synthesis of the protein, repressor protein. Inducer is binds to the repressor protein, then it is inactive repressor. Now the RNA polymerase enzyme is binds to promoter region, then it is moves from promoter region towards the structural genes. While moving the RNA polymerase enzyme from promoter region towards the structural genes, mRNA is synthesized. Later, the mRNA is involved in synthesis of different polypeptide chains like acid-beta-galactosidase, permease, and transcriptase. And these are involved in each of the specific functions. Is it clear? Okay. Thank you, my dear students.